Hello, hello, hello! You are tuning into the episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's second topic, Lamar has returned. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back! Oh. Yes, sir! So he is back at OTAs, and now I don't have to read, right? All these fans and media complaining that he didn't show up for a couple OTAs. My God, it was absolutely ridiculous. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Nelson Aguilar tell you how much he appreciated Lamar Jackson being there, him being the leader that he is and everything, and playing with him. And then we're going to break it down even further, right? So without further ado, let's get this party started.
You guys have a lot of confidence in Josh as a quarterback, but what's it like to have when you have practice and you have Lamar out there throwing the ball?
I mean, Lamar Jackson's Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, baby.
He does an amazing job, just kind of going through his progression. He has unreal arm angles, but he also just knows how to see everything the way he needs to see it in the game and, when the defense is giving you something. He does a great job. But like you talking about Josh. Josh has done an amazing job this offseason. He just continues to lead. He continues to, put everybody in position. And he's also doing a good job helping the two younger quarterbacks.
Ooh.
And Lamar does a great job because those two young quarterbacks see a guy just execute and just have command. Lamar has command without it being overly he could just do it. He does it and we understand it.
Speaking of Lamar, it looked like you joined, him and Zay down in South Florida, I think it was last week. Did you run stuff with them, and what kind of stuff did you all sort of work on, talk about?
Top secret. But we're training, getting better, We're all Floridians, so we enjoy training down there in that heat.
And, it's hot down here, I'll tell you that right now.
And what do you see just from him? I know it's obviously early days, but, from your first impressions when you got here last year to now.
I mean, I got to spend time with him last all season also, and I always say people don't realize how cerebral Lamar Jackson is. The conversations he has with you one-on-one about what he sees and what you may see, even today, I'll be honest, I had an in-cut, basic, and my mannerisms was the reason why I didn't complete the ball, because I saw something and he saw something else. And whether we completed it or not just then, I got better when I walked to the sideline and he showed me on the film. He's like, yo, Nelly, the reason why I'm thinking keep going is because I look at this nickel and I see his body language. I said, well, I did take a snapshot of the nickel and I thought he was going to drop, but he said, he ain't going to get there by the time I'm going to zip it. I'm going to zip it 2 yards here. And that was what makes a special quarterback special, because you may see something, but when they allow you to see what they see, you now can be consistent with your, mannerisms and your cuts.
Woo-hoo! I've been trying to tell you. Sounds like an MVP to me. Look, this is what I've been trying to get through to people's heads for the longest time. He's him. We all know that. I wish he, was there a little more time, but he wasn't. At the end of the day, it was voluntary. But Lamar Jackson is so cerebral. You heard the way that he talked, and I've been trying to get this through to a lot of you guys. Listen, when you talk to him, there's one thing meeting him, and you're like, oh, Lamar, and he's like, hi. You're like, oh, my God, you're Lamar, and he's like, hey. You're like, oh. That's one thing. But actually sitting down and having conversations with the man, I'm telling you, he is cerebral. He is super cerebral, and it'll catch you off guard. You'll be like, man. I've been telling y'all, it didn't surprise me, because I've been telling you the man's smart. I've been trying to tell y'all, and I'm like, yo, he's smart. It's just a Florida thing. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I come from a Jamaican background, right? But I was from New York. I was born in New York. Sometimes you see it come out. And my family moved down here. You know what I'm saying? My brother was born and raised here. You understand where I'm coming from? So it's a whole different thing. When you saw my brother saw me in Florida and stuff like that, it's just the way they talk. It's the lingo down here. But a lot of people mistake that lingo, I don't know for what reason, of you being illiterate or you don't have a great schooling background. These guys on here are intelligent. They are smart. Do not let that fool you. That's what I'm trying to get through to people's heads. Remember, when he was drafted, they tried to say that the way that he talked, could they even understand him in the huddle? Y'all forget? So that's why I try to tell everybody, like, there's levels to this mental game that he could play and he's capable of playing. He's extremely intelligent. He's smart. He sees things. John Harbaugh talked about he snapshots the field and stuff like that. The guy is there. Like, I try to tell people this. You don't accidentally win 2 MVPs in the NFL. That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. He's him. My gosh, he's him. So, happy he was there, happy he could practice. The funny thing is, there's a lot of guys that didn't practice. There was actually, from Jeff Zebrick's point of view, 21 people that didn't practice out today. Check it. There was Owe, Ajabo, Matabike, Likely, Pierce, Vanoy, Isaac Hill, Humphrey, Mitchell, Henry, Stevens, Hamilton, Millette, Bateman, Hardy, Braid, Mullen, Matthew, Rigby, Nichols. Like, none of them played. So, or none of them practiced. So, it was a lot of guys that I was missing, but there's still some guys that showed up. And look, you heard about Nelson saying, look, I saw one thing, he saw the other. And, we were able to talk that through. For as much as I'm one of those people that say, look, I'm not, it is what it is, voluntary. These are things that it does help. This is flip side to the coin. You know what I mean? It's just extra help. It's just extra practice. These guys are coming down here and practicing in Florida. Oh my gosh. Oh, you don't know how mad I am. I didn't get to go down to Miami and see them this offseason. You don't know how mad I am. Like, y'all have no idea. like I would have been down there being like, yes, sir. And I didn't get to go this year, and kind of pissed me off. Personal stuff was going on, but hey, next time definitely. But seeing those guys work out, knowing that they're doing it, he was down there, Lamar down there, Zay down there, they're building a rapport. They're not do not let missing 1 or 2 OTA practices fool you guys. They're going for it all. They want it all. What's that one song was that? And I want it all. By her? Yeah, man. I'm serious. I want y'all to understand this. Just because they miss 1 or 2 does not mean they're not locked in. They are locked and stocked. A lot of times when you don't think they're practicing, they're practicing. They're practicing way more than you guys think they are. Way more. A lot of times y'all be, there's no practice. What do you think? Lamar's down there training. Zay's out there training. Nelson's out there training. Bateman's out there training. Likely's out there training. Henry was born training. You see how big that boy is? Jesus. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I just want to try to tell everyone, don't always get so in the media's hoopla about about missing the players. As much as we wish they were there and stuff like that, it's not a big deal. But they do the extra work off the field when there's no cameras there. That's also what shows up. And they do that in spades. I'm letting you know that now. So, shout out to Lamar for showing up again. Hopefully, if they end up training or coming back down to Florida, even this month or next month, I'll get to go down there. I'm hopefully get some shots of them, and I would love to do it again at his restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Play action again. I might even invite Engraven again. We don't know. But yeah, definitely looking forward to that. But what do you guys think? Are you happy that Lamar Jackson is back? Are you happy that he's back on the field with his teammates? Are you happy that he's back in Baltimore? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, all right? Because I know a lot of you guys are. But as always, this episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. I love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes. 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, this is how the channel goes. Donation is the best nation. Right here, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that I do. Name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Hector, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.
Oh, oh.